Rock 100.5 the KATT, KATT. We're live at Rocklahoma, and I'm sitting here with Chris Motionless from Motionless and White. How are you today?
It's great. This is like the biggest setup I've done with you guys. This is awesome.
Yeah,
like
normally
we're booth in the shade, looking fresh. It's great.
Normally we're backstage somewhere, or
trying to find the only quiet spot that doesn't exist at a festival.
And those don't really exist at Rocklahoma unless you're here as soon as the gates open. Now, you're no stranger to festivals. Are you prepared for the heat today?
I actually love the heat and humidity, so I'm thriving right now.
So this is going to be an over-the-top show for you guys.
I don't want to promise anything. I want to under-promise, and what is the set? What's the saying?
Over-deliver.
Over-deliver. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Well, I know better because I've seen you roughly 10 times now, and every time the crowd just goes wild. And so when I saw you announced on the bill, I was like, I don't know if Rocklahoma is ready for this yet.
We love playing here in Oklahoma. Last show that we did here was I think earlier this year at what's the venue? Criterion. Yeah, that show was amazing. First show back after the pandemic was actually Rocklahoma last year or the year before. Last year. So we unfortunately got stuck with the sun at eye level, just destroying us the whole set. But I think this time we're a little more prepared for that, as I feel like it's going to happen again. So we'll give it we'll give it our all, Coach. It's a tough one to say.
During the pandemic, everything shut down. What did you do to bide your time?
We kind of quickly started working on the new record. I just was like, well, I mean, we have all this time. Let's just try some things that we've never done before. Let's work on other projects. Let's do a cover. It was more just like a really cool moment of just like, let's do whatever we want. And we started working on the new record. We started doing these other projects, like these orchestral versions of our songs. We did a cover of a Killer song. So just really tried to use it to our advantage and trying things that we don't get to or don't ever have the time to try.
How did you feel about having an unlimited amount of time, really? Because none of us knew, what was going to happen.
It came in waves. It started out as kind of like, okay, this is what it is, and then it got really bad and really ugly, and then it started to turn around. Like it was in pretty hefty waves, but throughout the whole thing, I was still like, well, regardless of how I'm doing personally or mentally, I just want to try to take advantage of it however I can and not just fall deeper into a black hole of uncertainty and instability that the pandemic was giving everybody. So it was half and half, good and bad.
I never realized how difficult it would be to stay home and not do anything. Once you're there for a week, no big deal, but once you get a couple months into it, that's a totally different mindset, and it's really difficult on your mental health.
I have I've heard many stories from many people about their experience through the pandemic, and it seems like there's the people that I don't. It's weird to say. Like I say it every time I say this. It's weird to say the people that benefited from it in some ways. Like there are a lot of positives that came from the pandemic for the band and myself personally. Like that kind of time to sit with yourself, to reorganize your lifestyle, your way of thinking, your mental health. Like there's a lot of positives there, but it sucks because so many other people were just in the worst spot, struggling, every single day, not knowing what each day was going to bring. And I tried to kind of capture all that in our album and make sure that it wasn't just about my personal experience, but about our shared experience through that time. And it's definitely very inspiring content to create an album off of.
Do you prepare for a festival show differently than you would just a normal tour show at a regular indoor venue?
Sort of. I don't know. I wouldn't say like, there's an entirely separate walk into the festival, do everything different. I think we go up there and just do our thing. It's more so like, you want to try to play the right songs to this type of crowd. We've definitely figured out over the years what hits and what doesn't, so it's more so just the set list type stuff. But yeah, it's us. We just go up there, do our thing, and you like it or you don't.
Will this be your first time on the main stage?
We did it last time. Yeah, it was last year that we did it. That was the first time on the main stage. We had done it twice before on the side stage. And well, we're very excited to be welcomed back to the main stage.
Well, Chris, we appreciate you coming by and love the new record. Looking forward to the show, and drink lots of water today.
I appreciate it. I'm excited to play Oklahoma again. I was trying to record radio liners for you guys, and I kept messing up the script that I was supposed to say. Ended up making up a funny TikTok where I could not say Oklahoma. I was just like, Oklahoma, Oklahoma, and people make fun of me for it all the time. So I want to say it on stage today. I want to be like, what's up, Oklahoma? But I don't know who would get it. So I'm excited to be here, and thanks for having us.
Well, we'll have to look for the TikTok and try to share it. Maybe we can prep them ahead of time.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much. We're live at Rocklahoma 2022 in Pryor, Oklahoma with the KATT.